you want him to allow you to drug test people who are on food stamps, and you also want means testing essentially for people who are on Medicaid. Let's assume both of those are good ideas. I know a lot of people out there don't think they are, but let's assume they are. Why is it just childless adults you're focused on? And the reason I ask that is because a lot of people would argue people on drugs who have children, that's more dangerous than somebody who's just by themselves.
I would agree, and the reason why, great question, a simple answer, is because that's what we have in the books right now, so we're asking for the ability to do what we've already said we're capable of doing in our last budget. We just have not been able to fully embrace it because, in part, at least because of the federal government. My goal going forward in this next budget cycle is to greatly expand that. In fact, my goal is to get back as close to what Tommy Thompson had with Wisconsin Works back more than 2 decades ago as possible, where the expectation was for everybody and anybody who is able to work, meaning you're physically and mentally capable. Our expectation is if you want our assistance, we expect you to get into the workforce, or at least get into the training to get in the workforce, and part of that means being prepared to be able to pass a drug test, as well as the employability training, looking for work 5 days a week. And when it comes to people who have children, giving them the child care that they need to be able to enter the workforce, just like Tommy did with welfare reform, again, more than 20 years ago.
So that might be something you'd look at in a future budget, but not in the next 2-year budget. As far as drug testing people with children, you think
we are definitely going to move as aggressively as possible in the next 2-year budget to be able to get as far as we can on welfare reform. And to me, that includes the whole spectrum, from childless adults to people with children to everybody in between.